The Bando is back, baby, with the new GOAT format deck for the month of September. I'm sorry for the absent, but I'm back now. I can explain everything. I'll leave that for a separate video. But also, I'd like to say thanks for 600 plus subscribers. For not being active for a month, I'm still pretty amazed that I still have been getting subscribers. So that's pretty cool. Anyways, today we are profiling Cyber-Stein OTK, aka Stein-Gate. I'm just gonna get onto the deck profile. So you do play 3 Sacred Crane. This is staple in any turbo deck that plays like Dimension Fusion or like Reasoning and Monster Gate, which this deck does play. You do play Cyber-Stein. Deck pretty much revolves around the strategy of summoning Cyber-Stein with Reasoning or Monster Gate, special summoning a monster you can OTK with from your fusion deck, such as Master of Raj, which is like 4,200 to the face. And then you do play the one Sangan. It can pretty much search your Cyber-Stein as well. It can also search your Visor Shock, which is another good dimension. Monster Gate Reasoning card to summon off those spells. When it's summoned, it basically trunades the entire board of like set cards, whether it's spell or traps or even set monsters. So that's very crucial because set monsters is your biggest issue when you OTK. You want to make sure you get rid of those. Other Reasoning Monster Gate cards are Mystical Knight of Jackal and Demok. This is staple in any type of turbo deck that plays these cards. So I do play Knight of Jackal. It's a level 7, which a lot of people don't expect. And it's a light, which is cool, and has a pretty good effect sending back a set monster back to the top of your opponent's deck. And it's a 2700 beater. You also do play the Chaos Sork and the BLS. That's all you play for the monsters. Onto the spells. Obvious, you play... Ooh, these are all in wacky order. Whoops, I'm sorry, guys. 3 Monster Gate. 3 Reasoning. This is basically staple in any turbo deck that plays this type of strategy. You also do play triple Scapegoat. So this deck isn't aggressive at the start. You want to build your momentum up before you do your OTK. It does require a bit of setup, so you do need to play some defensive cards like Scapegoat, and you can utilize the Scapegoat tokens with Monster Gate as well, so it works out pretty well. That's it for your 3 ofs. So I do play double Noble and a Crossout, 1 Mind Control, double Upstart Goblin, and your double Giant Trunade. Because it's an OTK deck, you always gotta play Giant Trunade. So I will explain this ratio for a bit. A lot of people don't main the Noblemans. So I used to play double Mind Control and 1 Lightning Vortex. Lightning Vortex wasn't that good because they can just Book of Moon their face-up monsters. And if you're playing against mostly like Chaos decks, they're probably you're gonna play the control game most of the time. And they're just gonna have a board of set monsters, and it really does nothing. I cut down Mind Control because it's very good of clearing the board, even if you Mind Control something that's not very useful. That's the whole point of this card. But there have been like scenarios in testing where if I Mind Controlled my opponent's monster, I may clog my field and hinder myself of performing the OTK. So that's why I dropped it to 1, and I'd just rather main the Noblemans just to get rid of the problems then and there. And 1 Pot of Greed, 1 Graceful, 1 Heavy, MST, 1 Premature Burial, and then you do play these OTK more cards. United We Stand, Megamorph. This works well with Cyber-Stein because you're paying 5,000. So your life points are definitely gonna be lower than your opponent's. Traps, you play the 1 Call of Haunted, 1 Ring of Destruction, and Triple Jar of Greed for draw consistency, basically. That's it for your main deck. Pretty simple strategy, but it does require skill. Like I said, it does require some setup. You can't just OTK off the bat. You have to definitely build some momentum up. So for the extra deck, you basically would just want to play multiple copies of like your big beater fusions. Mostly just this card. It's 4,200 attack points. This is game right here, along with the other monsters you play. And I'm just gonna fan through this. This is a basic standard goat deck. You can run anything. Just make sure you run some beater fusions like these guys, like multiple copies. You know, you can play anything. Just this guy is important for the OTK. For the side deck, I kind of just threw something together. You play like Fairy Lily, Sacred Phoenix. I play Sacred Phoenix. All these cards that I'm suggesting are cards you can summon off Reasoning and Monster Gate, like Jinzo and Spell Cancel. This is good to side deck against trap heavy or spell heavy decks. You can also side deck the Air Knight. This is kind of random. I teched in the Cannon Soldier. I thought it was pretty interesting because you play like Scapegoat tokens, and you know, when you're trying to OTK, you might not have enough damage, and this can guarantee you game. It's like playing Gaga Cowboy in like modern Yu-Gi-Oh basically. So I just decided to put it in here. Other cards, you play like this stuff: Card Destruction, Lightning Vortex, the other Mind Troll, the third Giant Grenade, Book of Moons. I just typed in like the Swords of Revealing, like it's just random, and then like Phoenix Wind and like Mirror Force. But that's it for the deck profile. Hope you guys enjoyed this deck profile as much as I did making it. I'm sorry it's been a while since I posted one of these. I've been wanting to upload this for a while. It's just I had a very busy month last month, but now I finally got some time to upload some content. So comment, like, subscribe. You know what to do. Check out my previous video. Go ahead, subscribe. I'm definitely uploading more videos this month, just to make up for the lost time. So yeah, thank you guys for subscribing. Thank you for the 600 subscribers. Peace out.